everyone, this is Tammy at Snowstorm Crafts, and welcome. And this is the Last Days of Summer collaboration, and it's hosted by Mandy from Sunflowers and Doors and Julie from Julie's Papercraft. So this is called Out with the Bang, and it's a fun collaboration that I was invited to, and I'm super excited to do this with you guys today. And for today, my prompt is texture and tones, which is perfect for me. And we're going to get a little bit messy today, and it's going to be super fun. So, my buddy for the day that's doing this at the same day as me is Marcy from Marcy Coat Designs. And make sure to go check her out, and plus go check everybody out on the whole collaboration here. I'll make sure to have everything down below, or you can take a screenshot of this and then go check them out. So it is in partnership with Junk Journal Ideas and Inspiration Facebook group. So make sure to go check that out. And then the hashtag is JJII Out with a Bang, just all one word. So let's get started here. So first of all, I want to thank Mandy and Julie for inviting me, and this is just so much fun. So what I want to do today is I have some napkins, just some black napkins here that I stamped with gesso, and I just used my stamps and stamped them. And I've had these just laying around in a bin with all my tissue papers that I've eco printed on, all this kind of stuff. I have a Kleenex box. So just whatever you got, paper towels, napkins, get them out. This is going to be a fun project. And this is a great way to use up all your, little deli papers and tissue papers that you did some fun things on, and you're not quite sure what to do with them. And then I have some distressed oxides. I have my PVA, water, and coffee. And this is just a fun little mixture. I just pretty much mix it up until I get it to the consistency that I want. And you can see it's all goopy and grungy. So a good thing to have around is some wet wipes. That's always nice to have. And then some old scissors in case we need them. And a paintbrush. Just an old paintbrush and some water. That's pretty much what we're doing here. If I add anything else, I'll just throw it in as we do it. So I'm going to move all this to the side for now until we need it. We're going to start off with our Kleenex box. So I'm sure everybody has, a tissue box or, just something around your house. So I'm just opening it up. I'm going to take just the big part of it here, just whatever part you want to use. And I'm just going to trim it. Okay. So I just have part of the Kleenex box here. We're going to need this side of it. So sorry if there's a glare, but we'll get it covered up. But while I talk, I'll turn it this way. So what I have that I make for my Etsy shop and my YouTube channels and stuff lately, I'm really into making these junky, grungy Grammy dolls. And they have little mini junk journals in their apron pockets, okay? And if you guys haven't seen the playlist of those, I'll make sure to put them all on the end screen. There's the Junky Grungy Grammy dolls. Come check them out. And there's start to finish. Plus, I have a pattern. So I'll make sure the links are down below for the patterns. And then the videos will be on the end screen. I have the video for my little primitive animals that they hold. And I'll make sure that's on the end screen, plus the pattern down below. And then I just got into making the little mini-me's. So they're like mini little dolls, because my dolls are about 12 inches. 13 if you count the bow at the end, but 12 inches. And I made little 6-inch mini-me dolls. And I have a video on that, plus a pattern down below I'll put down below. So super fun. I just need to make some junk journals, and I want to make mini little junk journals. But you can make these any size you want of what I'm going to do today. So you can make, any size junk journal that you want. And you can use any kind of cardstock that you want. So I just want to explain kind of what I'm doing here, because I am going to make mini little junk journals with them. Okay. So, and I'll make sure to put the picture of what I sold them all. I don't have an example doll for you guys. Everybody's loving them, so they're going pretty fast in my Etsy shop. So I'll put a picture of it up right here. And I'll hopefully have a picture of my witch because I'm working on my witch dolls. Those are gonna be so fun. So that's what I want to do today, and that's why I got the black napkins and the grungy coffee and stuff because I want to work on just the mini grungy witches journals. Okay, so let's get started. So this is pretty much like I said, PVA glue, just school glue, water to your consistency, and just some coffee, instant coffee that I put in here. So we're gonna just start off doing this. This is just really easy, fun thing that you can do. And I thought this was a great little texture prompt for you guys. Okay. And then I'm going to start with my black napkins here. And I'm just going to start ripping them in pieces. I'm just laying them down. It's like it doesn't have to be perfect by any means. You want to kind of squish them up maybe, give it a little wrinkle, a little texture. That. Just kind of pinching them up in between my fingers. If you're overlapping, just put some glue solution down. I'm just kind of patting it down. If you can see, I don't want to like push really hard because it'll just make the napkin come right back up. So I'm just kind of just patting it. You can just do little patches wherever you need to. And this will work with like, a cereal box or, a like any kind of box that you have, like instant mashed potato box or just anything like that is perfect. Just kind of use the cardboard. Um, and you also get some stuff in the mail that isn't, that you can do too. Like this came with my fabric. I got my fun fabric here. And I think I just got this at Walmart and it had this in the middle of it. And I think that's a great cardstock to do a little cover of a journal. So just look around, see what you got, and you'll be surprised. And then you'll just have too much, like I do. I just put it away, and then I'm like, wow, I don't think I need that many cereal boxes saved up. So it's kind of fun. Okay. So you just kind of limit yourself. I've been trying to limit myself, and not collect so much stuff. Okay. And I wouldn't worry about going off the edges or anything like that. We can trim it all up when we're done. If you see any places you need to patch up, little piece of napkin, pop it down. It's just so stress free. You just get to sit here and play with the glue and brings you back to your childhood. And you get to play with glue and glue some stuff down. Okay, there we go. Now I'm gonna take my tissue papers I have. And I'm just gonna add them on, just wherever I want. It doesn't even have to be over all of it. You can just add it on for texture, give it a little pinch. Make sure the top layers, that you've been saturating it a little bit and getting it wet. So then when you lay this down, it'll stick. Okay. Give it a little pinch and it wrinkles it up. I think it gives it a cool texture. I was going the wrong way. Doesn't really matter. However you want to do it. Let's see, what else do we have here? I think it's fun to just maybe use some birds. I did some bird stamps. And like I said, we're gonna be cutting these up too, so keep that in mind for the images, you know. That's kind of fun. And wrap around it. I'm just gonna raw edges instead of the straight edges. And you don't need a lot of glue, just a little bit, just to kind of tack it down. You can wrinkle it, make some fun textures. I think these are going to be fun little mini junk journals for the witches. What was I going to call them? I wrote it down. Of course, I wrote it down. And then there's a big mess around me because I'm right in the middle of the projects of starting everything. I think it was the season of the grungy witch. I think it's something like that. So you guys have to look for that video because that's going to be fun. So if you guys are enjoying this video, hit the like button. That does help me out a lot. It gets my video out there more for others to see. And they can all come check out this fun collaboration. And yeah, it'd be much appreciated. I'm going to do one more little spot here. Like I said, you guys can cover it however you want. You know, you could take all your tissue paper and put it all over the top of it. Take napkins and do just napkins, just paper towels, you know, whatever you want to do. And I mean, see, I can even add a little bit of white. I'll add a little bit of white here. Do that. You just make sure there's enough glue underneath when you're doing it. And then just pop down some glue on top here, just to keep it in place and get a little grungy. I don't want to overdo it here. So what I'm going to do is take this and take my heat gun and let it dry it all off. Get everything good and dry, and I will be right back. So I have it fairly dry here. And what you can do, if you want to add a little more tones and stuff to it, you could take, I have the crackling campfire, and it's the distress oxide. So you could just take it, and just kind of just run it across the little bumps on top. That's picking up the color, so you don't need to push hard. Just kind of let it do its thing. I mean, that's really cool looking. Do that, and I'm not sure if the black will show up, but try. I mean, you could do a little black on there, and that kind of tones it down. Like if you did too much red, you can tone it down and add some more, you know, black around it. That kind of tones it down a little bit. There we go. So that's something you can do. Okay. And once this dries all the way, I'm going to go ahead and take it to my guillotine cutter, and I'm just going to cut it in probably 1.5 inches strips, and then I'll have to fold them and see what would fit into the pocket, and we'll go from there, like what size, you know. But for now, if you want, you can turn it over, turn it up. Okay. You see, really cool. It just trims up really nice. So like I said, I'm gonna let this dry just a little bit, and then it's just a little tacky. And I'm gonna go and just cut it in 1.5-inch strips, and we'll go from there. So I got 9 little journal covers here, and I will quickly show you guys how I put a little journal together. And I'm going to do it, I'm going to speed it up a little bit because I don't want this video to be super long. And also I have a detailed video on how I do mini junk journals, and I'll put that, it's in the playlist with my junky grungy Grammy dolls. So it just says, you know, you go to my playlist and it'll tell you how I make mini little junk journals. So it shows you how to bind them and stuff. So I'm just going to do this real quick, and we'll see the end result. Okay, so I got all that done, all ready to go. A cute little mini journal. I mean, it's just so much fun. All bound in there and ready to go in the little witch's pocket. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it informational. And if you could please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and you guys can see my next video when I post it. Like, comment, and share, and let's grow together. And keep on crafting.